So I got my my van at in the little town of Valentine, parked on at a real nice rancher's place. He let me leave my van there, and I went I went north on the highway and turned down this. This is called the Chispa Road, C-H-I-S-P-A, and it's probably about 30 miles out that way to the Mexican border, and then I'm going to go southeast, kind of towards Presidio, but I'm not going to Presidio. Actually, I plan on maybe going to like Ruidoso, which is a ghost town, and heading back north up to Valentine, or actually go up to Marfa and then to Valentine. So let's check this road out. A friend of mine that's ridden through here, he says it's got a little tough in spots, so if it gets too tough for me, I'll turn around. I'm actually just a little bit away from the actual border right now, but I'm going to get closer just maybe we'll get a glimpse of the Rio Grande. Grande means big. Actually, the Rio Grande ain't so big no more, I don't think. What in the heck is that? But all this land out here, all this land is owned by ranchers, and this road I'm on, you know, probably 70 miles of road that I'm on doing this little route I'm doing, it's the only road through here that's, you know, it's not on private property. There's some huge ranchers out here. I found the ranchers to be very, very nice. Very nice. There's a cool rock formation. Sure is beautiful right here. Little pond right there, and another little pond down over there. And I'm heading kind of east now, towards Presidio. No, I'm heading straight south. But I've got about 38 miles to. I'm going to come to. I'll hit some pavement about 38 miles, which the other day I had come from that direction, and I just decided I couldn't come through here this way because I was going to run out of gas. But now I've made a shorter loop, so I'm continuing on this way, and hopefully I can make it through to the ghost town of Ruidoso. Coyotes, one of them was in a real narrow, deep cut, and he couldn't get away from me. I was behind him for a long time. Wish I had my video camera on. Well, he was a scraggly looking rascal. Well, it's a pretty steep hill right here. I know my WR can climb it. I don't know about this KTM. Maybe if I get her down low, it'll get up. There's a lot of water right out there. I don't think that's not the river, but there's some farm machinery right out there and some cows. Well, obviously we got a ranch right here. Almost like a dry lake bed right out here. a couple days ago, not far down the road, they had the border patrol watching me all day in my buddy Jake. I ain't seen hiding their hair of them today. It really surprises me. I may be wrong, but this whole road through here, you know, Mexico's right there. I don't think there's no border fence down here. Well, you see how this road has been freshly graded, and I'm not near all the way through it yet, but I think I've passed about 50 places that had been repaired. And it might have been just undoable, you know, before they did these repairs, but they've done it real recently. I still may not get through, you know, I'm not sure what I'm going to hit, but man, there's a lot of places could have been really ugly. And that doesn't take into consideration if it was wet. If it was wet out here, I'd never make it, I know that. These roads have become a quagmire. Kind of neat right here, it's got grass growing up in the road. Well, there's no gravel out here in the road, it's just dirt. And when it ain't dirt, it's just the natural rocks underneath it. Over the hill. More hills. Well, still, since I've got down to near the Rio Grande, the border crossing, I've not seen another person or vehicle. Freshest thing I'm seeing it now, and I actually been seeing it the whole way, is a horse track. Bottomless mud. I'm almost thinking I couldn't see it, but it might have been concrete under that water mud. It was solid. I'm getting kind of warm. I got a Kilimanjaro jacket on with a liner under it. And I think I'm going to stop and take it out. Well, if there's a border fence, it'd have to be right out in them bushes. Here's a wire gate. So I'm going to open and close this. Well, I opened and closed the gate. It did say no trespassing. So we'll see how this goes. According to my GPS, the Rio Grande is 200 feet out there. It's got to be on this side of that mountain right there, and that may be it right there. And then again, it may be right on the other side of them bushes. I went through several mucky spots, and they were pretty short. They were really mucky. And And for the last few miles, I've been riding in what appears to be just really, really low lying ground. Look at all these horse prints here. Hopefully I'm not hitting nothing I can't get through. Yeah, I'm sinking down in this right here, leaving a big track behind me. Okay, I went through a gate back here, said no trespassing. And that one just says no hunting. Well, looky here, you can tell no vehicles have been coming through here ever. Or not ever, but lately. There was no tracks, all there is horse tracks. Well, here's a real mucky spot. I went through that real fast, I'd have definitely fell down. Well, I've got a waypoint on this track that was given to me by Cannon Shot. And he called the waypoint Godzilla Hill. And would you look at that? I'm thinking 45-degree angle. Thank God it's not washed out or nothing. But I've still got to really keep my momentum up. That is a monster hill. I haven't climbed a hill with that angle and I don't know when. I wonder what's on the other side. I may never find out. Well, it looked 5 times worse than it was. Man, just standing back looking at that thing, I went, holy shit. May have another holy shit coming over the top. Man, that was a steep hill though. Well, maybe that climbed out of the muck. That stuff down there in the low grounds, I gotta be honest, was making me nervous. Let's shut off and absorb the moment here. Godzilla Hill. Well, there's a little town over there in Mexico. I don't have any idea what it is. That's my GPS would tell me. I'm going to come up to a town called Candelaria. I have a suspicion I'm out of the hard stuff. I may be totally wrong. And I do know that in about 9 miles, or if not sooner, I'm going to hit pavement. Because I was there 2 days ago. Mexico! No Mexico. Looks like I can see tracks. Looks like a truck or something went up that creek. Well, I'm sure feeling better now. When I was going through all them lowlands and all that muck, there was no tracks. Nobody had been through there in a while. At least a few days. And then I hit that Godzilla Hill, then I started seeing tracks. So I guess not too many people go down go north through there because of Godzilla Hill and all that mud that's down there. They probably only do it when it's real dry. I think this little place up here, beautiful farmland. Oh, this is gorgeous. I think it's actually a little town. I think it's called Candelaria. Got lots of moo cows out there. Isn't that weird? I've rode all them miles through there, that border road, and never seen a vehicle or a soul. There's a Caballero. And here's the pavement. This is the ghost town of Ruidoso. Me and Jake was here a couple days ago. The border patrol was following us everywhere we went and flying an airplane around us all day long. But what a neato, I suppose that's a church. I don't know. And Jake was wanting to look at this place right here, which used to be a church, thinking, but all that property right there is for sale. No sign, but he found out it was. There's a kind of a nice, neato house, nobody living in it. I'm going north from the Mexican border now on the Pinto Canyon Road. I'm just starting to drop down into Pinto Canyon, and it is gorgeous. And I'm riding through the 10 miles through here. It's like I say, don't get off the road. It's a ranch. But me and Jake rode through here 2 days ago. Unfortunately, I forgot to format my SD card, and none of that video came out. So I'm going to try to video a little bit of this, Pinto Canyon. And it's 42 miles to Marfa, which I'm starving. I'll get something to eat and fill up with gas. Me and Jake found many places on this road that would be impassable if wet. We got in just a touch of muck ourselves 2 days ago.